Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please do well to like, comment, share and subscribe. So today I will be talking about pronoun. Pronoun. So pronoun is one of the many parts of speech that we have. Yeah? What do you think parts of speech is? Part of speech is simply the categorization or grouping of words based on function. The categorization or grouping of words based on function. Every language is made up of words, and all those words do not all perform the same functions. So based on their functions, they are categorized or grouped. For example, when you see a group of words that name something, we call them nouns. Yeah? Now, a group of words that make replacements for nouns is what we refer to as pronoun. So what is pronoun? Simply say that pronouns are words that replace for nouns to make them more concise and simple. The essence of pronoun basically is to replace nouns and to avoid excessive use of repetition. Alright, so that is the function of pronoun, to make replacements for nouns. For example, James is a tall boy. James lives in Benin. James is this, James is that. See, the repetition of James makes the sentence awkward. Alright, so to further, to better present that, we replace James with the necessary pronouns like he and the rest of them. Alright, so what are the examples of pronouns? Examples of pronoun. We have words like he, it, each or that, anything, anywhere, someone, a few, little, etc. Alright, so while we'll go into the different types of pronouns, we'll get to see how all of these words are used. Okay, types of pronoun. Types of pronoun. We have different types of pronouns, but I'll begin by explaining the first one that I call personal pronoun. Personal pronoun. What are personal pronouns? Now simply say that these are pronouns that replace specific names. They're pronouns that replace specific names. If you have ever studied nouns, we have types of nouns, right? One of them is proper noun. And we said that proper nouns are nouns that show specificity of items, right? So the pronoun that make replacement for these proper nouns is called personal pronoun. Now there is something you must understand about personal pronoun. It shows 4 different grammatical levels. Personal pronouns shows 4 different grammatical levels. Without these grammatical levels, you've not known what personal pronouns are. So what are these 4 grammatical levels? Number 1, case. Number 2, number. Number 3, person. And number 4, gender. Now we're going to explain these 4 grammatical levels, and by the time we're done explaining these guys, you would have known fully what personal pronouns are. Okay? Now, what do we call case? Simply say that case is the form a word takes based on its function in a sentence. That form a word, a pronoun takes based on its function in that sentence. Now, I'll paint a picture. In every family, we have human beings, yeah? And one of the human beings that make up a family is the man, the father of the house. Now, for the fact that that man is the father at home doesn't mean that that is the only function he can play. In that same home, the father can function as a husband. All right, so when this man functions as a husband and as a father, he has taken different form, although one person. He hasn't changed, but based on his function, he has changed form. So there is how he will act. You will know this one is a father. There is how he will act. You know this one is a husband. The same thing goes for words. Now, pronoun we have 3 different forms that every pronoun can take. 3 different forms. The first one is subjective form. The second one is objective form, while the last one is possessive form. Subjective form, objective form, and possessive form. Now, look at this. What's a subjective form? When a pronoun acts as subject, then it can take what the subjective form. Subjective form is simply those pronouns that function in the slots that can occupy the slot of a subject. Don't forget, subjects simply perform action or they are the topic of a sentence. Let me give you an instance. James is my friend. In that sentence, James is the topic. Alright? So let us replace James and put a pronoun. He is my friend. So it simply means that the word he is a subjective case pronoun. Let me paint another picture. Faith is my sister. Let us remove faith and put a pronoun. She is my sister. I can never say her is my sister. No, because her is not a subjective case pronoun. Alright? So she is also an example of subjective case pronoun. Look at this. I killed a goat. I killed a goat. I there is the performer of the action. It simply means that it can function in the slot of a subject, making it a subjective case pronoun. I can never say me killed a goat. It will be wrong, right? Because me is not a subjective case pronoun. So other examples of this first one, we have other examples. We have she, he, she, I. We also have we, okay. We have you, okay. We have they, okay. We have it. Are we seeing that now? So all of these are example etc. The example of what? Of subjective case pronoun. That is pronoun that can function in the slots of a subject. Let's use an example. James and John slapped their parents. Let's remove James and John and add they. They slapped their parents. Alright, I can't say them slapped their parents because them is not a subjective case pronoun. Okay, look at number 2. An objective case pronoun is simply that pronoun that can function in the slot of an object. What is an object? Object simply receives an action. Object is the receiver of an action. For example, James killed the goat. James killed the goat. Let's remove the goat and put a pronoun. James killed it. So it is what? An objective case pronoun. Or you will be asking yourself, but I said it is also subjective. Yes. So it can function as subjective case pronoun and also as objective case pronoun. The same thing goes for you. Alright? You can also function as subjective and objective. For example, you are my friend. I love you. You at the other end. You at the other end. But it's a different ball game for the word he. Alright? Look at I love James. I can't say I love he. It will be wrong. The question will be I love him. So him is what? Him is those objects of he. Alright? Look at she. I can't say I love she. No. But I can say I love her. It simply means her is the object of she. Let's write it here. Her. is the object of she. The same way me is the object. Oh, my marker is fading. The same way me is the object of I. The same way us. Us is the object of we. Okay? The same way them. Them, alright, is the object of the word they. Are we on the same page now? Alright, the last one, possessive case pronoun. Now, this subjective case pronoun is also called nominals. But make sure you don't see subjective case, you see nominal, nominative case. For this objective case, peradventure you don't see objective case, you will see accusative case. Alright? For the possessive, they are also called genital or genitive. Genitive case. Alright? So, what are possessive case pronouns? Simply say that possessive case pronouns are pronouns that show ownership. Those pronouns that show ownership is called possessive case, or they are called possessive case pronoun. Look at this. The book is for James. The book is for James. I want to replace James with a pronoun. I would say the book is his. The book is his. So look at this. His is the possessive case of he. He is subjective, him is objective, while his is possessive case. Look at this. The book is for faith. Let us remove faith and add a possessive case pronoun. The book is hers. So hers, oh my marker. So hers is the possessive case of she. Alright? Okay, let us quickly go. Look at we. What is the possessive case of the word we? The we is subjective, us is objective, ours, O-U-R-S, is the possessive case of we. Yours, Y-O-U-R-S, is the possessive case of you. Theirs, T-H-E-I-R-S, is the possessive case of they. Its, I-T-S, is the possessive case of the word it. Alright? Mind you, the word it apostrophe s is different from its. All of these possessive cases here do not take an apostrophe. The s is used with the words without apostrophe. If you add apostrophe, you'll be changing its meaning. Alright? So all of these guys goes with s without an apostrophe. So it apostrophe s is different from its. Right? It apostrophe s is simply a contraction for it is. I won't say it is coming. I can contract it and say it's coming. It's different from I am the book, the bone is its, its. They're two different things. Alright, so that is that for personal pronoun case. In my next video, I will do it to explain number, person, and gender. Just don't forget to share this video, comment, like, and hit the subscription button. See you in my next class.